Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Drawings because we're going to start tree diagrams in the next day or two, and I want you to be able to know how to do your homework and assignments using Google Draw. So if you don't know where it is, if you go to your Drive and click on New and scroll down to where it says More, you pop up or more things pop up on the menu that are available to you. So you would click on Google Drawings and it would open up a new blank canvas for you. I already have one up and I'm going to show you how to draw and use some of the tools that are on Google Draw. There are the basic drop-down menus on the top that we normally have for all of our Google documents. Some of these are more specifically related to drawings, but you can insert within a drawing, you can insert images, text box, shapes, a table if you wanted, a chart, diagram, word art, and lines, and we're going to practice some of those. You can also change the formatting. You can arrange the order. That's a little bit more advanced. And there's also the little shortcut menus those are the ones I tend to use, these right here. So let's get started. I'm going to start by drawing some shapes. And we'll start with this one. This is one of my favorites. There's my shape. I can go up to the fill bucket and I can change the color of it. I can also go to the line next to it and I can change the border color. Let's put something really bright on it. And let's change the thickness of that border. Let's make it really big. And then if we wanted to, we could change it to a dotted line. So that looks pretty obnoxious. All right, let's format. Let's draw another one just for fun. Let's do an arrow. And let's change that fill to, let's do blue. And let's do a blue outline on it. And it doesn't really matter. Just looks like a nice blue arrow. The other thing you can do are lines. And if you click the drop-down menu, you get the different types of lines you're able to draw in Google Drawings. I tend to use the line and the one with the arrow. If I click the line, you have to click on it so it's enabled. You click the line and you draw it, and then these extra options come up. You can change the line color if you want, maybe make it purple. You can change the thickness, make it big and long, and then you can make it line straight, dashed or not. This is what I like using, the start of the line and the end of the line. This is where I get my arrows from. So if I click the start one, I have all these options for the end of my line. So this is where I usually put my arrows. And then on the other end of the line is where I can put another arrow. But certainly you have lots of options to put at the end of your lines. All right, let's see. Let's also, oh, see, I just clicked that down and it just made another one. Let's undo that because I want to actually go in. Let me go to my pointer and clear it. I want to go in and I want to add a text box. So I've got a nice good sized text box here, but I'm going to come up and notice when I put a text box in, it added all of these other options down for me. Let's change the font. I'm going to make it larger. We'll keep it as it is, but I'm going to center it in the box, and then I'm also going to center it vertically, so it'll be typing right in the middle. All right, let's type math is the greatest subject of all time. All right, well, it looks a little small to me because it just looks small. Let's make it bigger. Let's also make this text box. Let's fill this text box. Let's put something, well, let's put orange in there. Let's go in and change the outside of it, make it a little bit darker. And we can always resize it. Once we click a text box, you can always resize it by clicking on one of the boxes and holding and dragging in, and that'll resize it. You could also pull it out if you wanted it bigger. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that's enough for today. I think you have a good idea of how to use some of the features. Certainly use your imagination. Um, oh, one more thing I did want to show you was you can also change the size of your drawing canvas by clicking down here. See that little triangle that's in the corner? You can actually change up your drawing canvas. You are limited how big you can get it, but you do have that option as well. All right, so I'm going to give you an assignment to play around with this. Uh, See what you can do, and I look forward to seeing your drawings.